Should I lock my child's hair, and at what age is good to lock? Here goes. Hey everyone, this is Tracy, and thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. Today I am coming to you with a question that I have been seeing quite a lot, and I wanted to go ahead and answer that question to the best of my ability and what I think you should do. And that is locking your child's hair. And should you do it, and at what age should you do it? So we're going to start with the first part of that question, which is, should you lock your child's hair? You, the parent, if that's what you want to do, then I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes, all right? Yes, you should lock your child's hair, okay? And I would say yes, lock your child's hair, because if that's what you want to do, and as a parent, it's making life a little bit easier for you and as well as that child, then why not? Because we have children where they don't like getting their hair combed. We also have those days where we just don't we be too tired to even want to be bothered doing hair sometimes, and that can be like a problem. And then you got a child sitting here, I don't want you in my head, all that kind of stuff. So lock the hair on up. Lock it on up, okay? Another reason why I would say you should lock your child's hair up, because it would be, if it's something that if that child is old enough to know what locks is and how it works and how it goes, and which, if they come to you and tell you they want their hair locked up, then that's a sure sign to do it. You just have to go through just letting them know how the process works, of having locks, how to keep the locks, make sure they, keep their hair tied up when they go to sleep, or whatever the situation is with their hair, okay? You just go through the process and letting them know, this is what got to be done, this is how you got to keep this. And if this is something that they want themselves, believe me, they're going to keep it. They're going to keep it together. They're going to be doing just what they want to do, and they're going to be doing just what they know that you told them to do, okay? And if they got any questions or whatever about anything going on with their hair, they're going to be coming to you, okay? And or ask the questions to whoever it is that you get to lock their hair. That's if you're not doing it yourself. It would be great that you do it yourself, because it would kind of take out the somewhat, like, kids sometimes can be nervous of other people doing their hair, especially when they don't know them and different things like that. So you want to kind of make that process go by easier. Go ahead and do it yourself, and that way it's teaching you a thing or two, as well as, sooner or later you can pass those ropes on down to that child. Look, okay, now you could be doing this, depending on their, how you maintain their locks. If they get sister locks or brother locks, or the 2-strand twist locks, with twist locks or palm rolling, however, then they got to learn how to do it themselves, which is going to save a lot of money. But anyways, yes, so I would definitely say to lock your child's hair. And then sometimes another reason why you should lock your child's hair, if you have a special needs child. I had seen a video of a parent that had a special needs child, and this child didn't like people in their hair. And the parent was, like, okay, well, I gotta comb their hair, something has to be done here. So what is the best thing to do? So the parent thought of to lock the child's hair, and she only has to deal with that child's hair maybe once a month, compared to every day or every 2 or 3 day thing. Or fussing with this child to get somebody to do the hair. So she went on ahead and had the child's hair locked, which was great, and she's doing it herself. So that's why I was saying, yes, if you got it in your mind to do it, I would do it. Okay, I would do it. Now the time frame of like how old the child should be to lock their hair, that depends on the child. Like I said, if it's special needs, then you just about know, what would be a great time. But I definitely would say not that baby age. No, let them be at least about 6 or 7 years old, if you can hold out that long. You know what I'm saying? At least let them be about that age, 6, 7, because by that time, all of their edges done filled in, the little bald spot. You know how some babies get the little bald spot in the back because they like to rub their head on the back of the, you know, on pillows and things like that, and the hair comes off. You know, all of that be around that age, all of that should be then filled in, and you know exactly what type of hair that this child has and what you're going to have to be dealing with. You know, by that time, 6 and 7, you would definitely know, okay? And if the child is not special needs, they will kind of know themselves if that's what they want, you know, because they will be more inclined to helping you take care of it, especially if it's something that they want. Now, if it's something that they don't want, then that's still going to be like up to you, but then again, it would be kind of hard dealing with a child got something in their head that they don't want, because that means they're not going to want to take care of it. They're going to be doing everything to make you take it out. So that's why I said it's kind of like definitely ask the child. But if the child is in a condition where they can't speak, or, you know, motor skills or whatever is off, then that's definitely up to you. And they're not going to be worried about their hair anyways, okay? So yeah, I would definitely say wait till they about 6 or 7 years old, especially if they mobile and talk and stuff like that, and then you could be able to explain it to them. And that just will be a better time, because all of the hair will be then grown in where it needs to grow, and you just about know what type of hair you're dealing with there, okay? And another thing, if a child, a lot of times if the parents is lost, then the child will automatically gravitate toward what the parents got, because they didn't already sat back and look at what you do to your hair. And they seeing how you washing it, how you retwisting or interlocking, or whatever method that you do to maintain your locks. They seeing what you do, and if they into it, they're gonna be like, yeah, sign me up, okay? So a lot of the times it's really that hard. It's really about what you know, how you feel about the situation. And for you to be asking that question, then I feel that you ready to start this locking process with your child. I would think it is super. It would be a great idea. Lock it up if that's what you feel you want to do, and it's going to be helpful to you, and it's, you know, and helpful to that child. You know, I'd say do it. So I'm not going to let this video be too long, but I hope that my answers to this question, I hope that it really do help. But I did was seeing this question posted a lot, and I said, okay, let me just go ahead and try to make a video and to answer this question for you guys. Let me know in the comment section if this video helps you to finally make that decision to do what it is that you feel that you wanted to do with your child's hair, that's going to help you, help that child, and so forth and so on. Because we all know, and it's another thing, we all know a lot of times these kids do not want their hair combed. They either be tender-headed, or and then it don't have to be where they you know, got special needs or speech impaired or anything. These kids just don't like their hair combed. And then some of you parents out here, let me just not ignore the fact that you guys be heavy-handed with them po children. let me just acknowledge the fact that we sometimes as parents can be heavy-handed, and them kids like they are ready to cry. Like you mentioned, let me comb your hair, they about to run out the door. Okay, so some of us can be heavy-handed and our kids sick of us, okay? So give them a break, get their hair locked, and just everybody will be happy. All right, so with that being said, I hope that you found this video to be helpful, and I thank you so very much for watching. I wish you all a blessed and wonderful day. So until the next, peace. Bye.